Welcome to another Isolath Creations video. In this video, the assumption is that you already know basic cross-stitching. However, I will show you how to cross-stitch uniformly, neatly, and without messy strings on either side of your work, which is important for projects where you can see both sides, like this crochet blanket I am working on. By the end of this video, you will be able to achieve uniform and neatness on both sides of your cross-stitching projects, with absolutely no messy strings anywhere to be found. So let's get started. I'm demonstrating this with 11 count cloth and 3 strands of embroidery floss. As you can see, the back is neat and tidy, and the front top stitches are all facing the same direction, which is what we want to continue achieving. For the neat back, start by inserting the needle on the front side of the design. Leave a bit of a tail. This tail will be hidden under the stitched crosses we will be making. To do this, create your half of the cross on top of the tail, as shown, to secure it. The tail will be hidden when we cross it over the second time round. When you're crossing over the tail for a few stitches, I would recommend a minimum of 2, but about 3 to 4 works quite well. After a few stitches, carefully cut the end of the tail as close to the stitch as possible. Be careful not to actually cut the stitch itself. Now just continue cross stitching like you normally would. Be sure to always check the back to make sure it is neat. Sometimes the string can tangle and make a mess, and it is best to take care of these as soon as it happens. Now I'm going back the other way to complete the crosses. With this line of crosses, the top stitch matches the rest of the other stitches. This is what we want. However, sometimes your stitches will start out the opposite way, which means when you cross over, it will not match the rest of the other stitches. Not to worry, as we can still keep the top stitch uniform. Just cross as normal, but stick your needle under the half stitch as shown, pull the string, and then finish the stitch on the other side. Now the top stitch is crossing the same way as all the other stitches. Demonstrating again, put your needle under the stitch that you just created, pull the string, and then end the stitch on the other side. This will take a little longer to do, but makes a whole lot of difference to the final project. You can also plan your stitches so that this doesn't happen too often, but now you know what to do when it does. I love seeing neat and uniform cross stitching. Just finishing the stitches where we started. And as you can see, the end tail of the string is hardly visible under the cross stitching. To finish off the string, I have seen some instructions that say to draw the string across the back, but that will look messy. Instead, draw your string to the front and we are going to hide the end of the string under the crosses either horizontally or vertically. I'm choosing vertically this time. Just draw your needle under 2 to 4 crosses as shown. Pull through. And carefully cut off the end of the string as close to the stitch as possible. And we're done. No visible end strings. With this way of cross-stitching, you can achieve neat and uniform stitches on both sides every time. Hope you enjoyed learning how to cross-stitch uniformly, neatly, and without messy end strings. Have fun with your cross-stitching projects. If you do try this technique, be sure to show me on my Facebook page, link in the description. Thanks for watching, and until next time.